Hello world, as you ask me what is going on about our earth, about the pole shift, about the magnetic reversal, and where are the earth come from. So we have to start with right now the situation about earth magnetic reversal. It's go to the third state of the fourth. Let's say about Earth and the Sun. The Sun always reverses their magnetic every 11 years at the cycle, up and down, north and south, something like that. Before the Sun reverses the Sun magnetic. The Sun magnetic will split into 4 and 8, something like this picture. Look at our Earth right now. We can check through the pressure of the air pressure that shown that right now our Earth magnetic are splitting. We have to talk about the whole solar system. This is the solar system. The Sun produces solar wind to be the magnetic shield to protect the whole solar system. And now the Sun stayed as a grand solar minimum. It means the Sun produces less solar wind, very few CME. It means solar system shield are collapsed or are thinner than previous, like this. The same as the Earth. If we say that this is the Earth and this is the Earth magnetic field, it does the same thing. Earth magnetic field used to be strong and far away from the Earth, but now Earth magnetic field is shorter. We can look through the aurora at the North Pole. What does this mean when we see the purple, the pink aurora? It means Earth magnetic field almost at the ground zero. It let more energy through the Earth via North Pole and the South Pole. Even the style of the aurora, it also shown that right now the electromagnetic from space can go to the soil and even go deep to the Earth core. Many sprite, a lot of sprite, it means a lot of leak in the Earth magnetic field. On the other hand, when the Earth could not produce strong enough magnetic field, it means Earth magnetic field allow radiation such as cosmic ray from space, from the deep space, get in through the Earth. And right now NASA said that the radiation increased from 13% to 18% within 6 months. And so many times that Earth magnetic field are collapsed because of the strong energy from the other side, like this. And many times when the Earth magnetic field going down, more energy will come through the Earth, more disaster, earthquake, even the storm. A lot of cosmic ray. Cosmic ray is not the radiation as usual. It's a charged particle. It comes from the supernova, Big Bang. We can say this a super nano particle, but it travels more than speed of light. And this particle can go through the soil, go to the earth core, make the earthquake, even go to the body, our body, and damage our DNA and chromosome. Many cosmic rays come down to the Earth. Everything changed, even the current. Kuroshima warm current has changed the pathway. It should go to the north at Bering Strait, but no. Right now it turned to the right, to the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The current around the world changed the way it is. It used to be. Even the Gulf Stream, it should go to the Greenland. Now it's not. It doesn't. It go to the middle of the Atlantic and go to the north of the North Sea nearby the Sweden, and let the part of Europe get colder, and the cold water, the cold current is mean more drought and more strong storm. When we check what is going on and what is the evidence that Earth magnetic field are going to reversal. This is the way the sun, before the sun change their magnetic field, the sun split their magnetic field to be fourth. Now look at the Earth at the South Pole. The pressure split in fourth at the South Pole, and as we know that we have less ozone, less than 10% ozone at the South Pole. It means Earth let a lot of energy from the space go through the Earth from the South Pole. We can look at the jet stream. Jet stream are very weird. At the north, at the south, and the other thing that Earth magnetic have moved a lot, wobble or swinging, westward, downward, and northward. And we can see that right now so many asteroid, meteor, or comet go inside our solar system and go around the Earth. If we can check from the 2005 to 2011, you see at the Europe and Russia. And now from 2012 to 2015, it's different between positive and negative. Our Earth will change the position in geographic after the magnetic reversal. This is one theory about my country, Thailand, to be maybe the equator, but the possibility it should be like this. North go to the east. At the same time, on plate, Earth tectonic are expanding its side by cracking. Even under the sea, both sides in Atlantic, they split to the African and one split to the North American, the same as in the Pacific. The Pacific plate are expanding, go down under the North American, and the same thing that the North American plate go forward to the west, moreover at the Pacific plate. East plate are expanding itself. It get more earthquake and more magma to come out as lava all around the world. This is how it change. And we have to realize in the past that, let's say the example of the Docker Hill. This one used to be part of Europe. After the last pole shift, they got the flooding around the world, and this Dockerland or Docker Hill now under the water. Almost the same as Southeast Asia. And you see this color, the light blue, it used to be the part of the continental of the Southeast Asia. But because of the last pole shift, they got the flooding all over this continental. Right now they are under the water almost maybe more than 700,000 years. And the next ship, another flooding will go to this area, South Vietnam, Cambodia, and some of Thailand. Even the Malaysia, Sumatra Islands, Java Islands, Borneo, even Philippines. One thing that we have to realize that about the star, about the planet in the solar system. All of them, then the cycle shape, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. But the Earth, it doesn't. Let's say about the Mercury. Mercury has X about 2.04 angle. Venus 2.64. but Earth 23rd, Mars 75.19, Jupiter 3.13, Saturn 26.73, Uranus 97.77, Neptune 28.32, and Pluto 122.53. What does this mean? It means that only Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter are created or offspring by the Sun, but the other come from the other solar system, not in this solar system, because the angle of that planet head to the mother, we can say the motherland or the mother, what I'm saying, to the mother galaxy that have the same frequency of the Earth, of the magnetic field. So that's why they act so weird than the other, not the same as the Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus. And one more thing about our moon. Our moon never move around themselves or only orbit around themselves. Our moon just shown only one face to the Earth. We call the satellite, but the moon of Jupiter, of Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto always move around themselves and allow those planets. But our moon doesn't. And you see this one, this couple, they touch at that. This one come from the meteor or asteroid that hit the moon. But the fact, if you look really close, it's not created by the asteroid hit or meteor hit. It comes from the electric charge to the surface of the moon. Why electric go down to the moon so much? Because the moon is not the nature. We can say it is a AI, artificial intelligence of some species that create this one to orbit Earth. They stay at a maybe safe house, safe zone, or their own new home, that they get away from the disaster of their planet. And then we can go check to the regularly report from the NASA. This is how we get the data from the NASA about the density of the solar wind, about the speed of solar wind, when the temperature of our shield. Every graph shown that we are extreme report. So many things come from the space, not like we used to be. Even the solar wind prediction, the model that the NASA generated to us is look quite good, but the fact we get some more force from the space, not come from the solar wind, but the NASA say nothing. Let's say like today 29, right? 29 and 30. If we look at the velocity, it's about 40 something. Density is about not over than 10. It look very quiet, but we got a strong earthquake so many places with force and with source that come down to earth and get the earthquake. It shown that something else besides the sun has more influence to the earth magnetic and can create the disaster in our earth. Look at the energy that go past the earth. Okay, let's see. The easy one, look at the color. Okay, this is the color of the energy that's brought to our Earth. This is the pressure. We get less pressure, less solar wind, but Earth still shaking a lot, and shaking so deep, more than 200 meters down to under the Earth crust. Take a look. When you got the pressure from the solar wind, some force or some electromagnetic can get through in the backside or at the dark side of the Earth. The white one is the daylight, and the black one is the nighttime. You can say that energy can go through Earth both sides, not even at the front, also in the back at night too. But what kind of energy that comes to hit the Earth magnetic field? Not from the sun. You can see that. Nothing really mean nothing from the sun. Not CME, only the solar wind from the black hole or corona hole from the sun. That is, you can see it show nothing. That's why we have to think about another possibility that caused the disaster. Many people talk about the planet X, about the Nemesis or Nibiru. All of them have more influence to the Earth magnetic field, and even inside the Earth core, it caused the Earth core to expand itself to the mantle layer. The mantle layer also expands itself to the crust. When the pressure comes from down below, it means we can get more earthquake, earth crack. You can see the report of the landslide. So many earth crack in African, Australia, South America, North America, Europe and Asia. There are so many cracks in the Earth's crust because of the Earth core and the mantle layer. Both of them are expanding. This is online real time about the Earth magnetic field. We get less energy from the space, but a lot of energy allow the Earth. Look at this. Even the Schumann resonance Earth frequency should be 7.8, but so many times it go very high. Sometimes to 24, sometimes to 60, many times to 80. It's not come from the solar wind, or it's not come from the CME or solar storm, because right now we are at the grand solar minimum. It means little ice age. The sun produces less energy to the Earth, and the Earth magnetic field move a lot. It come down for a while, 1 or 2 days, and then they swing forward and backward, upward and downward, so many times. Another thing is the storm. So many tropical storms right now. When the storm occur, most of them, more than 80%, will increase from the tropical storm to be the hurricane, typhoon, even the cyclone. Example, this storm, Norman, it just popped up yesterday. Within less than 12 hours, it's going to be the hurricane category 2, so strong. Miriam, hurricane category 1 and same as JB. Typhoon category 3. So many tropical storms that occur in the Pacific Ocean. When it occurs within less than 12 hours, it's developed to be the typhoon or hurricane 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's not normal at all. If you look at the graph that show you see the blue one, it means raining. Here is rain. India, Burma, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, China, even Korea and Japan. Pacific Ocean, cloud, background and water and rain. South America, Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean, Atlantic, North Atlantic and South Atlantic. They are raining and crowded. Right now at the South Pole, it should be the winter, but the temperature on Antarctica is very, very warm. It's hot. South Pole is hot than the other. This is the evidence that shown to us. Earth magnetic field are reversal now. How long it takes to be the final reverse? It should be during October 2018 to June 2020 at any time during this period. We can predict when it will happen, but not advance so much. The best one should be 7 days in advance. So right now, many people have to prepare themselves about the worst disaster, hurricane, typhoon, or cyclone all around the world. And the earth will shake, earthquake will happen all around the world at the same time as volcanic activity. The doomsday is coming, but earth will not blow up anyway. Earth will be cracked more and more to let magma from down under to spread out up to the soil. It means earth expand itself to be bigger. That is more crack to come. Be safe, everyone. Keep your head down. Stock your food, water, energy, and drug as much as you need, at least for 6 months to 1 year, if you could. God be with us.